Hello everyone. I'm so low energy and it's a laundry day. As you can see, this is my pajamas. And it's going to be very slow video, so you can speed it up if you ever want to watch it, which I don't think so. Please don't. Okay, what happened last week? I stayed home mostly all week. I didn't have any energy because I was so exhausted. I was complaining about it last video as well. My period came like 6 days earlier and it was not fun. And it was typhoon near Da Nang yesterday. Yeah. And it was super rainy and I didn't go anywhere, which I hate, not going anywhere. Didn't really have energy to do art. And it's so hard to just let myself rest. I always feel guilty. I always feel like I'm a lazy piece of shit. Yeah, and I'm very sad and annoyed right now and angry because my apartment manager texted me that somebody complained that I brought a friend overnight and that we smoked weed, which is illegal in Vietnam. And I did bring a friend because she broke up with her boyfriend and she stayed with me for a couple nights. And the landlord, like manager, said that in Vietnam you need to inform them that somebody's going to stay overnight and give them like information about visa and passport and all this stuff because it's like very strict rules here. And I didn't know about it, but we didn't smoke weed. And I know who said that because when my friend stayed with me, around like 10:30 p.m. we were talking like very loud, obviously. And my neighbor came, I think she's Vietnamese, and started to like very angry talking to me that like, you're not allowed to speak like that loud in Vietnam after 10 p.m. blah blah blah. That's a bullshit because Vietnamese people love karaoke, and like you can hear karaoke like around 2 a.m. I mean in the morning, it's a.m. right, like 4 a.m. sometimes, like all night long. And I guess she's just like a bitch. But I got very scared that like they thought that I smoked weed, and I don't want to have like problems with police or be deported. But I didn't do that, so I was like, I told manager like I can take a medical exam or something to prove that I didn't do it. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything like this. But apparently it's illegal to let your friend to stay over if you don't inform your landlord and don't provide their passport information. Okay, it's good to know. And good news, I had a male portrait commission, and I think if you watch it, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I recently thought that I didn't draw men enough male portraits, and I started practicing and I almost immediately got commissioned, and I'm really grateful for it. It's such a cool challenge for me because I used to draw mostly women, and yeah, it's very interesting, such a different proportions, different shapes of faces, like a whole new world. Yes, so if you want a portrait with affirmations to help you to be kinder to yourself, text me. Information below the video. Yes. And I wanted to talk a little, because since not so much happened this last week, English is not working still. I wanted to talk about freedom and authenticity, because I feel the most free I ever felt in my entire life right now, when I don't have relationships, when I mean partner, when I work like 1 day a month, which is not good. I mean, I did work last month around like 6 days, but I live off my savings and I want to earn money with my art, right? So I'm trying to promote it, I'm trying to make more of art, but at the same time I want to be authentic in my art. I don't want to do things that just people like for the sake of selling it, because I don't think it's going to be art. I think it's going to be more like business. But if you want to sell art, you need to make it a business, I assume so. So it's like a very weird place I'm in right now. And it's just the beginning of my path. That's why I want to film all of this. And even though I'm not talking about art a lot in those videos, I'm going to sneeze right now. Oh my god. Yes. So it feels challenging, it feels scary that I don't have so much skills in art, I don't have so much skills in selling art. And recently my friend asked me like, what's your prices for portraits? And I wasn't able to say, because it's just scary to talk about prices for art. But I need to text her. I need to overcome this fear. And when you're so free and you can do whatever you want every day, it seems cool, it seems like a dream, which it is, but it comes with a lot of responsibility for your own life, like so many decisions you need to make every day, like from what you wear, where to go, with who to speak, I don't know, which everybody's making those decisions. But when you follow some kind of rules, society rules, it's kind of easier because you know what to do. And when you creating your own rules, it's very different. And my therapist helped me to create a list of things that is my values, and it's on my fridge. So let me read it to you. This is my list. It's freedom, kindness, health, art, excitement, authenticity, and aligned connection. So she said every time I make a decision, I need to think about if it's, aligned with my values. And if it is, then it's a right decision. But even when you make a right decision, it can, be followed by, it's not circumstances, it's another word, consequences. Yes, with kind of bad consequences. For example, I invited a friend to stay over and I thought I'm helping, but then it kind of you know, hit me in the face. But it's my responsibility. Like, I'm not, if you're watching it, Maurice, I know you do. It's not a problem. It's not anyone's fault. It's just my neighbor's bitch. But yeah, I guess I'm living an interesting life at least, and I like it. I like being myself. I like having my own values and my own path, my own art that I'm excited to do. And I don't know if I told you, but I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to draw and paint, and my mom was an artist, extremely talented artist. My dad, my stepdad, my grandmother, my grandfather. And my mom really didn't want me to be an artist, like really. Even though I was allowed to do anything, like I was allowed to have a tattoo when I was 18, like to dye my hair blue when I was 12. Even they let me to apply to university, like acting school, acting university, which was like crazy. And the only thing they didn't want me to do is to be an artist. And it was the only thing I really wanted to do. But I was a good girl. I listened to them. And recently I decided, she said her, like, English is not Englishing today. So she said that artists don't make money. That's why she doesn't want me to be an artist. But recently I decided I'm broke anyway. I have nothing to lose. I might as well do what I want. And it's been working somehow. But still, if I want to build my own brand, my own art business, it should be a business and I should treat it as one. And it's hard, not because I'm irresponsible and lazy, which I do feel like this sometimes, and I feel like I can't rely on myself and I can't trust myself because I'm always changing my decision and my target is always moving. But the only thing that never changed is my desire to make art and make a living of it. And even though most of the time I don't believe that it's possible, and I do struggle with believing in myself, I want to learn how to do it because I know it's possible. I know there are a lot of artists who are selling their art successfully, and even though I'm helping people with empowering portraits to believe in themselves, I do struggle with it myself and it seems ridiculous. But I hope with my example, if I will learn how to do it, if I will believe in myself and will achieve my dream, then I can show others how to do it. That would be great. I once looked at my natal chart and there was a sentence that I will be example for others. But how it was, like, either good or bad, but I will be example. So no matter if I will succeed or if I will fail, I hope somebody can look at me and avoid my mistakes or repeat my success. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I hope I will be helpful. That's, I guess, my goal. Probably. That sounds okay. I like that this anyway will help. It's kind of cool. Okay, guys, have a wonderful week. I love you. And believe in yourself. And I will try to.